Welcome on another episode of the Village Boy podcast. I was just going through social media today and I found that the president has dropped another tweet. Oh my goodness, this one had me laughing out because this president, 100 and a couple of days in, I think he has overworked himself. Trump needs a break. He needs to step away from his tweet. In a post from last night, on his Truth Social handle, President Trump stated that he will be imposing a 100% tariff on all films coming into the United States that are produced in foreign countries, adding the movie industry in America is dying a very fast death. Let's go ahead and read that tweet. This is going to be a short video just because we want to address this particular part because it's quite interesting that this is something that the president is focusing on. He's got so much to worry about, and I don't see how tariffs solve these problems. Right? Like, let's read what he was saying. The movie industry in America is dying a very fast death. Other countries are offering all sorts of incentives to draw our filmmakers and studios away from the United States. Hollywood and many other areas within the USA are being devastated. This is a concerted effort by other nations and therefore a national security threat. It is in addition to everything else, messaging and propaganda. Therefore, I'm authorizing the Department of Commerce and the United States Trade Representative to immediately begin the process of instituting a 100% tariff on any and all movies coming into our country that are produced in foreign lands. We want movies made in America again. Boy, Mr. President, I look, not too long ago, just before COVID, this is when stuff started happening to the American movie, just before COVID. Hollywood went woke. Hollywood decided to prioritize things that were of no importance to the movie industry to satisfy a small demographic of people and dissatisfy the country at large. Hollywood wanted to make everything race based, gender based. Some left progressive agenda. That's what Hollywood decided it was going to do. Movies no longer were selling American values. Movies no longer put America as the best country where every other country in the world saw. And a tariff is not going to fix that, Mr. President. This is not a tariff on China. You have to, first of all, change the Hollywood culture, Mr. President. You are failing me on this, Mr. President. People are looking for something to watch, Mr. President. You are punishing Americans who do not want to watch woke Hollywood nonsense. And they're turning to South Korea, they're turning to European, they're turning to South America, they're turning to African movies. That does not carry the woke nonsense in it. And right now, what you are essentially doing is punishing Americans who don't want their families, their children, themselves to be sold this woke narrative to have to watch Hollywood movies. You putting up 100% tariff on foreign movies. What is the incentive for Hollywood to go on woke, to start making movies that are family oriented, that sell America again as the greatest country that once was? How does a tariff change the liberal culture? Because you must understand that Hollywood is a radical liberal establishment, Mr. President. So I'm not exactly sure who you're fighting for here. They're not going to be on your side. They're never going to like you. They're not going to support you. Matter of fact, this is actually a dumb policy. This executive order, this agenda to put a tariff on movies, people have a choice. People have a choice. There's not, listen, nobody forced Hollywood to go woke. It's different from greedy American business people who are taking jobs to China for cheap and then coming to sell the products here. Hollywood decided that all they want to do was make woke movies, progressive movies. They wanted to sell agendas that people did not want to buy. If people were signing up to watch Hollywood's nonsense, we would not be having this conversation, Mr. President. So this is a failed strategy that you need. Your team needs to walk this back. People have a right to protect their family, their children, and what they have access to. You cannot force us to watch woke Hollywood BS. You cannot force us to do this, Mr. President. I don't know if this is you doing a Joe Biden moment, if this is you becoming Joe Biden, but this is something of somebody who's aging and not lucid and not thinking, Mr. President. I'm beginning to get worried a little bit because I've supported you, but this right here is not telling me that this is a man that has it together because you ought to know that Hollywood is garbage right now. I mean, Hollywood actors are even turning down roles because it's too work for them. They don't even want. There's a new platform, I think, Angel's platform, that is producing more family-oriented movies. There's the Daily Wire. I think they're going bankrupt. I don't know. That is producing family-friendly kind of movies. Netflix has gone woke. All the different platforms have gone woke. But they do have content for everybody. They have content for the woke crowd, and they have content for normal, everyday Americans that want to watch some family friendly stuff. So right now, the American consumer is going to be punished and subjected to watch radical Democrat progressive woke Hollywood nonsense. That's what this tariff means. That's what this tariff is going to do. And I'm saddened that I'm seeing people saying that this is make America. No, Hollywood. All Hollywood needs to do is go back and start making good movies. So, Mr. President, I think you should rescind this. You yourself should pull this your unfortunate, ill-advised order tariff. It's a very, very dumb tariff. Very, very, very dumb tariff. People have a choice. If Americans want to make movies to put America, all they need to do is make movies. And what you should do with your commerce department, your trade representative, is incentivize them, give them the resources that they can make those movies. It's not to ban people from watching foreign movies that are more appealing to their families. That is not capitalism. That's not choice. It has never been like that. You cannot mandate people on what they can watch. The woke people have the right to watch their wokeness. Whatever they want to watch, that's woke. Nobody's going to movie theaters no more. Incentivize the Hollywood industry. Put money in platforms that are willing to produce movies that Americans want to watch. You should give incentives to platforms like Angels that do the kind of movies because they need the funding to produce such movies that Americans at large would want to watch, not restrict what is coming in or what is going out. What are you going to do next? You're going to put a tariff on any flight that is coming from out of America. We're only going to fly within America. What else are you going to tariff, Mr. President? Can we fly out of the country? Are you going to tariff us 100% once we come back with things that we bought from Europe, from anywhere that we went to? Are we safe, Mr. President? Mr. President? You can make America great, but you can still give people the freedom to protect their families. Make sure that whatever it is that they want to watch is what they have decided to watch. And if Hollywood is not doing it, you cannot mandate us and you cannot shut the door so that when we want to watch movies now, it's going to be 10 times the cost because you're putting a 100% tariff. I support your China tariff because I need American businesses to understand that they need to come back home. But what has that got to do with Hollywood? A self inflicted injury. Nobody forced them to go woke. Nobody forced them to sell progressive agenda that nobody wants. So now people are being punished for not wanting to watch and support an organization that does not like you. Mr. President, today you get an F. President Trump, you get the Village Boys F for a dumb policy, a dumb idea that you just came up with. And it's quite frankly disappointing that you are having to punish Americans to watch the nonsense that Hollywood is producing in the name of movies, because for you, that would be making America great again. And like I said, if you care about Hollywood, if you care about movies, invest. Let your government put some money in the industries, in the companies like Angels and any other platform out there that is actually in the business of producing good American made movies, not sanctioning, not putting tariffs. So I'm really disappointed in you. And I know I'm probably going to be disappointed in you as you age, as you get. This is just 100 and a couple of days, and you're already sounding, looking tired, looking weak, and we got 3.5 years to go. So I think you need to pull you need to first of all pull this tweet down and apologize for it to your supporters who don't want, your vast majority of your supporters don't want to watch the Hollywood BS. So I'm not exactly sure who you're doing this for, but it's definitely not to make America great. Please continue to like and support the channel. And thank you for hitting 100 subscribers. Thank you. Thank you. And we continue to grow. Bye.